Well, good morning, my fellow vermiculturists. That's a posh word coming from an Englishman. Vermiculturist. Had a great night last night. Joined Emily, the crazy worm lady, on a live feed from where's she on vacation. We have holidays. The folks on the other side of the pond go on vacation. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of words that we get lost as it crosses the Atlantic to and fro. A few came out last night actually, digging, whereas the Americans till. Polystyrene, it's what we use. They use styrofoam, different things like that. But at the end of the day, the worms are the same. The Latin names are the same, I should add. The Americans call these worms European night crawlers. Over here in the UK we call them Dendrobinas. And that's what most of the worm farms over here sell them as, Dendrobinas. Although the box I received last year was obviously an import from the continent, and that said European night crawlers on there, but I'm not going to get too wound up about that. Dendrobinas they are for me, but also I'm talking to you guys over stateside. I'll try and refer to them as European night crawlers. Right, I don't know if you can see, this is roughly my my backyard. Compost bin. I've got 3 polystyrene, styrofoam fish boxes there, used for, I believe, salmon and cod that comes in at the fish quay about 5 miles away. Always easy to get hold of them. The fishermen are quite happy to get rid of them when they've seen a bit of use. So the bottom one there is my mature breeders. No, it's my general fixed box, and in there I feed them a meal mix, which is a mixture of ground chicken layers pellets, organic flour, milk powder, porridge oats, crushed eggshell. What else is in there? Some Weetabix, which is a breakfast cereal here in the UK, basically a wheat bran cereal, all mixed up together, and I just give them a sprinkle in there that every couple of days, and they seem quite happy with that. They're nice and plump and chunky. And once a fortnight I do a little check on them. So at the moment the box is running at 20 degrees centigrade. I hope you use that stateside. If not, I'll have to work it out for you. pH levels are 6.75. Yesterday I removed about 25 to 30% of the bin, and collected just over 500 grams, which is a pound of big chunky well developed mature breeders, which I'm going to put in the breeder box later on. The next box is a cocoon box, set up on the 24th of May, with about 500-600 cocoons in there. Pretty much all the bright green ones, yellow ones, so they're still fairly new. Activity in the box at the moment is pretty minimal, I'd say. Probably less than 15 as I've just flicked through the surface. But as I say, the hard little blights to see, aren't they? And that's it. this bin here is going to be my European Nightcrawler Dendrobina breeding box. I've got a tote on the bottom which is completely sealed. The tote on the top's got holes in and a nice mesh there, and it's just a basic bedding of coir compost and cross-cut cardboard and plain paper with a good covering of cardboard on the top. Them are worms that are going to go into my breeder bin, and we've got, you can see there, we've got a good supply of chunky old mature worms there, so they're going to hopefully love that. And the next box is this big old beast here. It's something that I just upcycled from used pallets. I don't know if you call them pallets in the States, but it's just pallets. Again, it's got gravel in the bottom, it's got a nylon screed, but inside I've lined it with a old trampoline mat. My son no longer bounces around the garden till the early hours of the morning, so I've upcycled the trampoline. The netting's been used for numerous jobs around the garden. The poles have been used as well, and the matting again has just lined this box. I've got about 9 inches of bedding in there, and about 3 pound of European night crawlers. Again, I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to leave it be. I've got some feed in the top corner. I'm just going to move the feed around the box as and when. One end of the boxes I've covered up with cardboard, made it nice and moist as a little safe haven. Covered up with an old camping airbed that's sprung a few leaks. Keeps most of the water off, and a bit of old shed carpet there. What's that running at? Let me have a look. Again, that's running at a pH of 7, temperature of 20 degrees. So, and pretty active worms there. A good mixture of cocoons, some baby worms there, some juveniles, and yeah, the mature Dendrobinas are doing really well. So I'm pretty chuffed with all that. Right, so I'm just going to put this 500 grams, or an American pound. I'm old enough to remember pounds and ounces. Decimalisation came into this country in 1972, so I would have been what, 13. But you still get a pint of beer here, you still get a pint of milk, and you still got a quarter pounder with cheese. So there you go, and that's it. So here we go, a pound of worms. I'll just ease them in there. Scrape the old bucket out. And I'll bring the camera down there. So there you go. That's my setup here in Sunderland. We're in the northeast of on the northeast coast of England. Emily made me laugh yesterday when she said nowhere in Maryland is more than 4 hours away. I can pretty much do end to end in England in about 8 hours, and the Scottish border down to London probably about 6 hours. So England as a whole is probably a lot smaller than most of your US states out there, but our population is huge, 56 million I think at the last count, for a small island. And there we go. So I'll leave you with me. I'll leave you with my worms, and there we go. So thanks for watching. Like and share, and if I can, I don't know, bring you some different stuff here from the UK, because I'm all up for learning from your side of the water, and I've learnt loads so far. And what a great community it was last night. Loads of suggestions, loads of ideas that I'm going to take on board. So thanks for watching. So it's Tony here. I've changed my name to Tony on the YouTube channel now. It used to be Rigwelter 1698, but we'll just go with first names now. So thanks for watching. See you soon, and keep up the good works, folks. Right, cheers now. Ta-ra. Bye.